Hi guys, welcome to Embedded World. And these are a blog. You can just go and can update you can share your stuff and you can get more stuff also. And in this video today, we are going to see about the OSI layer. This is our Facebook community page, and this is my WhatsApp number. You can add in this group. Group is going very good and active. So OSI layer, there is Open System Interconnection Model. So this is one of the very basic concept if you are using in CAN or UDS protocol or any other telecommunication. This OSI layer is one hub which can be divided to all other technologies. So you have to be somewhat knowledgeable in this. So that's what I'm trying to give some basic stuff in OSI layer. So OSI is a conceptual model which standards and characters. What is conceptual? See, this one is just a concept. They just implemented just a concept. In this, there'll be no internal structure, there'll be no technology, there'll be even no technical stuff also inside the OSI layer. It is just a conceptual model. You can understand this conceptual model can apply into any technology where the communication is happens. Yeah, so as you know, there is 7 layers in the OSI. It start with physical till the application. First we'll look upon the physical layer. So in physical layer, what is the physical layer? Physical layer is nothing but the first layer in the OSI. Just get the raw input, raw bit. That is what. As a see, for example, if you are using CAN or if you is using Ethernet, then you are getting some raw inputs like some voltage, some current, or some inputs like signals. So that is what the physical layer you can consider. So the physical layer structure is used to data encoding or physical medium attachment or even bits. Old I said what I said. So baseband, broadband, whatever it is. Then this layer will not be reliable as it is a direct point-to-point connection. So the reliability of this point-to-point connection is less. So the hardware is coax, cable, fiber, wireless, hubs, nodes, media, signal, and binary transmission. And the layer actually in OSI layer we have just two classification. There is one is media layer, another is a host layer. So the basement first 3 layers will comes under the media layers. So physical layer is also a media layer. And TCP, and this is a network access protocol. Then the protocol data unit is bit. That is bit means it will intake as a bit stream, raw bit. It will take input as a raw bit. So this is a basic knowledge you can gain. Then if you want deep knowledge, you can just surf in internet. So this is a basic everyone should understand. If you are not willing or if you're not ready to read the stuffs in OSI, but this you have to understand if you are working in this communication sector. Then data link layer. So it's just a very basic understanding stuff. Data link layer provides node to node communication between two directly connected nodes. Once if you are work with nodes, so one node is connected with another, so that would be a data link layer. It includes the complete data link layer that provides a correction as well as flow control. Then there are two sub layers in the data link. One is medium access control layer, that is MAC. Then another one is logical link layer. So this is also comes under the media layer category, and this is a network access, and the protocol data is frame. Here it will take input as a frame. Then network layer, this layer structuring and managing. So network means you can understand it is just a structure and more or manage. So it will manage the communication happen between the ECU, and it will deal with the all routing concept, traffic control, and addressing concepts also. The network layer will take care of it. So this layer is again, this network layer also comes under the media layers, and here the way of transmission is the internet. Then protocol is a package. So generally if you switch on your internet also, if you check the status, you'll see like number of packets transmitted, number of packets received. So that all comes under the network layer. Then next is transport layer. Transport is nothing but the communication between point to point, one network to another network. That is a transport layer. So This layer provides a functional and procedural. So functional, obviously, once the what are the data has been collected, it will send from one network to the another network. So that functional and procedural, it should be flow in this sequence only, like from this network to this network, then it should transmit to another network. In that procedure also it should follow. This comes under the transport layer category, and this layer will fall under the host layer category. So that the first the first four stuff are completed in the media layer, and after that this last three is a host layer. So it is a transport layer is a its main protocol is a transport. Then there is transporting the one segment to another segment, which in pure computer concept we can tell as a datagram also. Then session layer. In session layer, the session layer controls the communication between nodes and ECUs. The layers establishes, manages, to even terminates the session when it goes wrong or it completed. Then it is a half duplex, full duplex, and simplex operation can done in this layer. So you might hear of the word duplex. There is a one-way communication, two-way communication, and the bidirectional communication. Again, this will comes under the host layer, and it's a application oriented protocol. And the protocol data unit is a data. It's a pure data, not raw data. The physical layer you have mentioned the raw data, that is bit. Here the data has been processed and it is a complete data which is delivered to the end user. Then presentation layer. The presentation layer ensures that data should be in usable format. See, the first five layers process the bit, process the packet and transport, and it just make the data into the usable format, and it will fetch into the presentation layer, and presentation layer will change the data into usable format. So usable format means what you can get. Usable format means, for example, image or media file, or any sound file, any or some audio file. Those things are the usable format, right? So once the all the processing have been completed, then it will send to the presentation layer, and presentation layer which send the which make the data into the usable format, like jpg format, gif or gif format, graphic interface, then mp3 format, etc. So even encryption decryption also, sorry, not description, here I made a spelling mistake. It's not a description, actually it is a decryption. So actually I have typed something correctly, but the dictionary or some pre thing, so it happened. Okay, so encryption and decryption. Then the layers is host layer, and it is obviously application stuff protocol. And again the last three will be data only, data. So the again transfers protocol is a data. So then application layer, yeah, application is same. It will just make the presentation stuff into the application, it will deliver. And it is also host layer, and it will transmit data only. So how we can relate into CAN and UDS? See, first layer and second layer will comes under the CAN category, because it is taking the raw bit, and second layer is a node to node connection. So CAN enables the two layers. Then fifth and sixth layer is a control the communication, because in UDS we are facing a lot of we are controlling the communication by a lot of services, like control DTC settings, communication control. So those stuff we can support by means of the fifth layer. And seventh layer is a resource sharing. Obviously the end product, there is an application layer, it is a seventh layer have been used. See, that is what application layer I have mentioned. Application layer is very closest to the end user, which opens what actually need to send to the end customer. There is actual data to be shared. That is a resource sharing, UDS, remote file, HTTP, FTP, DNS, etc. So it's a host layer, again it's application, then the stuff is data, protocol data is data. So that's what you got, some basic idea, I guess. So if this basic idea is far enough to enter into the, or if you're working into the automotive, if you are working in some telecommunication or pure networking, then you have to surf more and you have to get more. But as a embedded, it is more than enough, I feel. If you like this video, please hit the like, and please subscribe for more updates, and please share, as this channel is going in the SEO search engine have calmed down. So if you share more as possible, it would become somewhat very good to this channel. So as a request, and please share and subscribe. Thank you. Catch you in next video with some other good concept.